today we're going to analyze exactly what happened during this Bitcoin rally. All right. As of right now, we just made a move from the lows of 25.5%. This is what I call an edge case, where we start to make a short squeeze after having a large correction towards the downside. So usually what happens is you'll find a beautiful looking short opportunity, and then you'll see people buying up the price. So whenever you see a large move like this, for example, then usually you'll see that they will continue squeezing towards the upside. And this, of course, will give a lot of people FOMO, right? So whenever you've capitulated at the lows and then you sold your position, for example, or maybe you were waiting for a larger pullback towards the downside, now you're in a position where you want to go and wait for a pullback. If the pullback doesn't present itself, the higher you go, the higher the FOMO of people will be, right? And for me, it's the exact opposite, right? The higher that we tend to go, the more I really want to see a pullback, and I will definitely not try to enter a long position after just seeing 25.5% gains. Now, if we move further towards the upside, then it's good to have levels in mind in which you expect the price to reject. So as of right now, I have this level over here, 46,764, coming from this supply zone over here. And if we look at previous scenarios, we see that very often we will see a small pullback and then we'll see a big run towards the upside. But eventually you will see a pullback towards the downside. So sometimes following a strategy like this, like waiting for the 0.382 pullback, can give you a big problem, because now you have a big rally towards the upside and you were not positioned in that specific move if you've missed the first pullback that happens. So that is just a downside of using a strategy like this. So I always tend to watch for pullbacks, and if they don't happen, then I'm just fine with not entering the market, because I know that pullbacks eventually, especially after having a big strong rally towards the upside, for example, like we saw over here, they always come. And I'm not one to try and call the highs over here and then just hope that we will keep rallying towards the upside. I'm just trying to find an investment opportunity that fits my personal plan and then anticipate on what happens. So that is exactly what I'm going to do here as well, where we have a big break towards the upside, and I'll be waiting for a 0.382 correction right around 42,000 as it now stands. So we have a big move towards the upside, after which we'll probably go back to this area of consolidation at 42,000, and then we can continue towards the upside, or at least see a small reaction on this level over here. Now, the higher that we go and the more impulsive we go, the more impulsive we will also go towards the downside due to the mechanics of leverage trading within the market. So that is what I'm planning to do, is I'm just very patiently waiting for a pullback to present itself. I'm not really looking to position myself on the highs of a move of 25.5%. I'm just being patient and waiting for the small pullback to present itself. Another situation where I can add power to what I just said is the situation that we saw over here. So let me see if I can find it over here. So this was in November of 2020 when we just created an all-time high, right? Then we saw a big pullback towards the downside after rejecting that 20,000 level. Then we saw a big rally towards the upside, almost reacting to that 20K level as well. And then we started consolidating over here, perfectly hit a 0.382 pullback, while everyone was expecting further upside, right? Because there's no rejection here, there's no rejection here, there's no rejection here. People are waiting and FOMO is rising. Then eventually some people probably took this breakout trade that happened over here. And then afterwards, you see that people just got trapped. And then we saw a deeper pullback before starting the actual rally. So I am never one to chase green candles, and I'm just waiting for a bigger pullback to present itself. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.